Psychology facts about love that will change how you see relationships. Love. A simple four-letter word, yet it holds the power to elevate us, destroy us, and transform everything we think we know about ourselves. While poets have written about love for centuries and films have glorified it beyond imagination, the truth is psychology paints a far more fascinating picture of love, one that's both beautiful and brutally honest. If you've ever found yourself questioning your relationship, wondering why we fall for someone so unexpectedly, or why breakups hurt even when we know it's for the best, you're not alone. Science has a lot to say about how love works, and once you discover these psychology-based facts, you'll never look at love the same way again. Here are 10 mind-opening psychology facts about love that will transform how you understand relationships. 1. We're attracted to people who resemble ourselves. It may sound strange, but we're often drawn to people who look like us, act like us, or share similar values and facial features. Psychologists call this the mere exposure effect. The more familiar something feels, the safer and more appealing it becomes. This explains why couples often start to look alike over time, or why people tend to date others who remind them of themselves or even their parents. Why it matters. Your idea of chemistry may actually be your brain seeking familiarity and safety, not mystery or passion. 2. Eye contact can make someone fall in love. According to a study by psychologist Arthur Aaron, mutual eye contact for just 2 minutes can lead to intense feelings of connection, even between complete strangers. Eye contact stimulates oxytocin, also known as the love hormone, and increases intimacy and trust. If you've ever locked eyes with someone and felt like time stopped, it's not just in your head, it's your brain forming an emotional bond. 3. Love is literally addictive. Falling in love activates the same brain regions as cocaine or gambling. Dopamine floods your system, creating euphoria, energy, and obsession. That's why love can make you feel invincible, act irrationally, or even lose sleep and appetite. The brain doesn't see much difference between romantic attraction and a drug high, which also explains why breakups can feel like withdrawal. 4. Physical touch deepens emotional connection. Touch isn't just a romantic gesture, it's a psychological necessity in love. A simple hug, holding hands, or cuddling increases the release of oxytocin, reduces stress, and strengthens trust. Couples who engage in more physical affection are proven to have longer-lasting and more fulfilling relationships. In fact, regular touch is a better predictor of relationship satisfaction than verbal affection alone. 5. We often fall in love with people who fulfill our unconscious needs. Sometimes, we're drawn to people who help us heal unresolved wounds from childhood. Psychologists refer to this as repetition compulsion, where we unconsciously try to recreate familiar emotional patterns in hopes of a different outcome. For example, if you lacked affection growing up, you might chase emotionally distant partners to finally earn the love you never received. This insight can be painful but transformative. We often confuse emotional familiarity with love, even if it's unhealthy. 6. Love alters your brain chemistry permanently. Long-term love isn't just about butterflies, it actually changes your brain structure. Studies show that people in long-term relationships have lower cortisol levels, stress hormone, and increased activity in areas linked to empathy, attachment, and emotional regulation. This proves that true love isn't just emotional, it's neurological. The longer you love, the more your brain adapts to protect and strengthen that bond. 7. Arguing isn't a sign of a bad relationship, avoiding conflict is. Contrary to popular belief, arguing is healthy, as long as it's respectful. Psychology research shows that couples who express their feelings and resolve issues are more likely to stay together than those who suppress emotions to avoid confrontation. The real danger? Silence. Avoiding conflict builds resentment and emotional distance. So next time you fight, remember, it's how you argue, not whether you argue, that defines your relationship. 8. Love and lust activate different parts of the brain. Though they often overlap, love and lust are neurologically separate. Lust lights up the brain's reward system and drives physical attraction, while love activates areas linked to attachment and long-term bonding. Understanding this difference helps explain why some relationships are passionate but short-lived, while others may start subtly but grow deeply over time. True compatibility is a balance of both emotional intimacy and physical desire. 9. Your attachment style affects every relationship you have. Psychology defines 4 main attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and fearful avoidant. These styles are shaped in early childhood and determine how you behave in relationships. Secure individuals trust easily and communicate well. Anxious types often fear abandonment and crave reassurance. Avoidant individuals value independence and may push partners away. Fearful avoidant people experience both fear of intimacy and fear of rejection. Learning your attachment style can completely change how you love and who you're attracted to. 10. Being in love makes you a better version of yourself. When love is healthy, it doesn't complete you, it amplifies who you already are. Studies show that people in stable, loving relationships have higher self-esteem, stronger immune systems, and lower levels of anxiety and depression. More importantly, being loved for who you are creates a safe space for personal growth and emotional healing. That's the magic of real love. It doesn't make you whole, it helps you become whole. Final thoughts. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a science. Love may feel like magic, but behind every flutter in your chest or every tear in your eye is a powerful web of psychology, hormones, memories, and unconscious patterns. Understanding the science behind love doesn't make it any less romantic. In fact, it makes it even more profound. Because once you know how love works, you can love smarter, love deeper, and most importantly, love yourself through it all. So, next time you find yourself wondering why someone makes your heart race or why relationships sometimes fall apart despite all the effort, remember, there's a psychology behind every heartbeat. And now that you know these 10 mind-shifting facts, you'll never see love the same way again.